Hello, this is Mr. Saidsumn with the GNN News Network, and I come to bring you the latest information on the Nancy Guthrie's case. So stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about the Nancy Guthrie's investigation. See, I come to bring you the facts, Jack, so you won't be misled on this internet. This is very important. See, the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie was reported from her Tucson, Arizona area home after she wasn't seen following a family dinner on January the 31st, 2026. Nancy is 84 years old and has limited mobility and medically necessary daily medication. This makes her disappearance especially urgent. See, law enforcement, including the FBI at Pima County Sheriff's Department, the PCSD, are treating it as a potential abduction. Investigators later released surveillance footage from a doorbell camera showing a masked and armed individual at Nancy's home on the night she vanished. The footage has become the key public lead in the case. But see, on February 10th, 2026, authorities detained a man in connection with the investigation. The detention occurred during a traffic stop in Rio Rico, Arizona, roughly south of Tucson, near the U.S.-Mexico border. The man identified himself only as Carlos. According to multiple credible sources, his full name is being reported as Carlos Palazuelos. At the time of capture, he was 36 years old. This age was reported in multiple news outlets, quoting local reporting. Carlos worked as a delivery driver, reportedly for services like GLS and DoorDash. And that probably explains why he showed up at the doorbell, ringing the doorbell, and he had a bag with him. But who knows? We don't want to speculate. We're going to deal with nothing but the facts, Jack. At the time of her capture, he was 36 years old. This age was reported in multiple news outlets, quoting local reporting. Carlos works as a delivery driver. He works as a delivery driver, reportedly for services like GLS and DoorDash. Okay, so law enforcement held him for several hours. Though reports vary, he was detained overnight. During the time, a court-authorized search warrant was executed on a residence in Rio Rico connection to him. Agents also searched his vehicle and possibly electronics at the home. Carlos claims he had no idea who Nancy Guthrie or Savannah Guthrie were until he was stopped. He denied involvement in Nancy's disappearance. Of course he did. He told reporters he may have once delivered a package to Guthrie's home, but could not confirm it. Authorities have not stated that Carlos was the person seen in the surveillance footage. So all the reports of they had the guy on the Ring camera, the suspect, that could have maybe been Carlos, but we'll find out later. See, the FBI and local police have not charged him with any crime. Early Wednesday morning, February 11th, 2026, he was released from custody with no charges filed. Carlos described being held without initial explanation of why he was stopped. He said investigators told him they thought he resembled the person seen in video image released that day. His wrist was swollen from handcuffs, which he mentioned in reporters. Now that sounds like a lawsuit to me. His name was not publicly labeled as a suspect or a person of interest in official police statements. This was instead described in media coverage. After release, he publicly stated, "I'm not it. I hope they get the suspect." The PCSD and FBI emphasized the investigation is ongoing as the public to submit credible tips, not theories. And that's what we do over here. Credible tips, not theories. That's what the FBI emphasized in the investigation. See, no vehicle description tied him to being confirmed as connected to the actual suspect seen in the surveillance video. Authorities have not publicly confirmed any other suspects yet. The case is still active. The FBI has also offered rewards and public assistance lines for information. The investigation continues without a confirmed suspect. The investigation continues without a confirmed suspect. Carlos' release reinforces that law enforcement did not find evidence linking him to the disappearance at the time of the reporting. Now, y'all heard that loud and clear. This is the GNN News Network, where we bring you the facts, Jack. See, the bottom line, he was detained and investigated, but based on all available reporting, he is not confirmed to be the actual suspect in Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. No charges were filed, and authorities have not labeled him as the person in the doorbell camera images. The search for Nancy continues, with the FBI and local law enforcement urging tips from the public. Y'all stay tuned. If you want the latest information and the latest updates, let me make this clear to everybody watching right now. We deal in facts over here. No rumors, no guessing games, no conspiracy theories, just verified information and confirmed reporting. In a case this serious, where emotions are high and the public wants answers, speculations only clouds the truth. That's not what we do. At GNN News Network, we break down what is known, what is confirmed, and what law enforcement has actually put on the record. If new details come out, you'll hear them here, accurately, responsibly, and without the noise. This is GNN News Network, and I bring nothing but the facts, Jack. Stay locked in, stay informed, and stay tuned for all new updates in this case. I'll holler at y'all. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We'll be bringing you more information soon.